Hello everyone, welcome to Chapter 10 of Fire Emblem New Mystery of the Emblem, Heroes of Light and Shadow. Two mages going up against each other. Actually, there's no mages to be found here. But still, we have to find our way through this slightly smaller map than we're used to. We're not getting rushed by reinforcements from the back. So that's like different from all the last times. But we're still accompanied by the one and only same original Raisins. How are you doing today?
Doing very well. Thank you so much for having me on. But yes, we're here now in the donut map. I don't know. With optional added extra segment behind the throne in case you want to go there too.
Oh yeah, you can. You can totally just like hide out here, I guess. There's if you play like a really scuffed Fire Emblem hack or something, like 0% growth with increased enemy growth or something, I feel like those are the places you never go in normal playthroughs, but you will go there in those playthroughs, if ever, to like hide from like 50,000 enemies. Like you just make like a choke point here and a choke point here and you just hide out there forever, stuff like that.
Like if that's the only place you can go and like there's reinforcements on the map or something, right? Like, you know.
Yeah, honestly, I think you probably most likely go outside, like go around here somewhere.
Just surely you go here first before you did that. Like,
probably.
You know.
Like if you can get there, you can probably always make it. You probably always make it there no matter the difficulty. Alright, that's fair. Normally the concept of the map is that Merric and Elrean are fighting because of Elrean's jealousy. I think he's sided with the enemy side with Harden and friends because he was jealous of Merric getting favoritism from his teacher. And Wendell's there to quell their little row, and it's over. This time it will be a row between a Merric replacement, who was Conrad, who we met in the prologue, and this fighter over here. Any ideas who it could be? He was involved in another feud between him and another unit from his game, but that feud took place online and amongst other places on the Fire Emblem subreddit and on my channel. A fighter.
Oh, the feud took place online?
Yeah, the feud took place online on my channel and as well as on Reddit.
Oh, wow.
There was some fierce arguing going on.
Oh, that one's fake then.
Yeah,
let's go.
Yeah, did it. Okay. The fake.
Some fierce arguing. I'm like, the only time I can ever remember there being like any like actual fierce arguing was like the Gatekeeper Crom thing from Fire Emblem Heroes, right? When people were like upset over that poll or whatever.
Oh yeah, the
poll.
Shit, what's that called? Choose Your Legends?
Yeah. There's choose your legend.
That should have been fake. If you're choosing a legend, it should always be the fake.
That's right. Like, come on, man.
Come on.
What's going on? Yeah, it's vague. Into the he has a killer axe, so we just have like to keep a green unit alive or something. Just fighting him.
No, it's gonna be a controllable blue unit. I'll show them off when we get there. I need to use stat boosters and preps, and then we'll go. I guess we'll just do that first, and I can elaborate on their little battle. And compared to here, I think we should give the speed wing to Marth because he's 16 speed right now. And I was gonna trade him the Scorpio Sharp. I was like, you know what, we should just give the wing to him and just stop this trade from needing to happen. I need 14 speed to get doubled by a mid as well. But there's like a lot of enemies right now that have like around the amount of speed that Marth would double with the speed wing on him. And I think with stat boosters, like if you see a really real benefit, like a concrete benefit right now, 99% of the time it's just a good idea to use the stat booster unless you know that benchmarks are gonna go like way up or way down or something, which I don't know what's going to happen, so I think we can get away with giving a speed wing to our one permanently deployed unit and just do it.
Yeah, I think that's true too. Like, if you literally see one right in front of your eyes, it's like, just go ahead and use the thing.
Just
right?
do it, Lamau. And,
unless you know that you're literally going to bench the unit tomorrow, like next chapter, but you know, it's not Marth. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, we're also still early in the deployments for Ninian, or well, actually, I think she's been here for like 3 chapters, so maybe it's about time to bench her, but you know, if we're fielding a unit more often than this, it's probably going to be Ninian. And I do want to see if she can tank some more hits with an angelic robe. And like, I don't think Marth is going to need it. I think we already gave him a robe, or you just give him one later. But I would like to see robe Ninian happen more often, so I'm going to give her that. And then we're going to give her the Ice Stone back as well, because Idun's not coming this chapter since there was no reinforcements pushing. So let's just do this. And now...
Yeah, it sounds like a really bad chapter for Idun. Like,
yeah, really bad chapter for her.
It's like 3 turns before she's in range of something, not even like much less able to attack back, right? Like,
she moved to the bottom of the deployment order. Where the heck did she go? Where's Idun?
Wait, where are they?
I'm blind right now.
What's going on?
She is. I see her. Okay.
Yeah.
We got 12 res on her and 8 speed. She gets doubled for like, I want to say 20 something damage.
They don't have a select to open unit list, right? In that menu or no?
Here?
Yeah.
There you go.
There they go.
It's
okay.
R. You wanted to see res? Is that what you're asking?
No, I thought we like lost idea, and it's like I want to sort by alphabetical.
To
Actually,
find how
so,
you do it.
yeah, I
No,
don't know.
no. Yeah, no, she's not great here, but I think we can probably get her deployed again somewhere. I think she was fun to hold off something off. So Ninian, get the angelic robe on her, and if it's not working, whatever. Does anyone I would have used that was going to get mentioned eventually, except for Marth. And then for Edelgard, I think we could get away with arm scrolling her. I think we have one, if I recall.
The A for the Haute Claire or the...
Yeah, because we'll get the Haute Claire, which, as I've highlighted before, it has 20 might. It's like between the Silver Axe and the Amir, but closest to the Amir. But it's plus 20 hit on her, basically. And she's very early in her deployment career yet. So if you want to use her, we might as well make it easier. I don't remember when the next axe user we get is. I can use the Amir, or the Haute Claire, excuse me. So I think we might as well use this arm scroll now, when we're likely to get benefit from it. So then
plus 20 on a 3 houses unit? Sure.
Yeah. Can't go wrong with that. All right,
there you go.
Arm scroll here to get A rank axes. Favoritism incoming. Let me give you your phone back. You're gonna need it.
What the heck, dude? Stat boosters.
Stat boosters. Favoritism. Oh my god.
Oh gosh.
Check his cartridge.
Believe it.
I think that's the only ones I got. I'm gonna leave off forging for today because I couldn't think of what forge to make, and as you can see, I definitely have stuff I can sell to make a forge if I really want to. Like I have multiple firestones. I got 20,000 vulneraries I can sell. I got these pure waters that I bought. Some mass seals can probably go. So we have enough money to make a forge. I just can't think of one. But I do know that next couple chapters, in 2 chapters from now, we are going to start forging Dragon Effect weapons, which are very expensive. I don't know how much money I'm getting from this chapter. I have like 3k right now. So I want to do some benchmarking before I end up forging them to make sure we can one-shot with the units we're going to use at that point in the game. So I think we can get away with like leaving forging B for a chapter. There's like 4 chests in this chapter. One over here, one on the same spot on the other side, over here, and then 2 more over here that we can get with Marth as you can walk across water. So I think we'll get like a budget increase for forges, and we can make some better ones if we hold off a little bit, is the plan. Other than that, what else do I have to say in the preps of this chapter? I'm bringing the newest units. I gotta bring all the sages, including Asbel, because Asbel is the Wendell replacement, so he recruits Devake. And we're bringing Amelia back because I think this is one of the few chapters we can actually get to level 10 still. Because this chapter has all these clerics that will heal each other if they're injured, and they will not fight back. So if we kill everything else, we can get Amelia to 10 if we want to, based on them healing each other or just killing them. And
the cleric's like a big network of like
the cleric network,
whatnot,
yeah. And normally the clerics, you don't want to fight them, or at least you don't want to kill them, because if you leave them all live at the end of the chapter, you get the silver card. On Lunatic, you get a vulnerary instead. They just cut the silver card from the game. We already have the silver card in Shanam, so we don't have to care about that. So if Amelia like needs to get a kill to get to level 10, we can also do that. But we can also probably sell the silver card, like the second one we get, if we keep them all alive, which will be planned. But there's one cleric
Is
here.
there any like further disadvantage to killing them then, or like?
I don't think so.
I mean, I guess maybe we really want the vuln, like, you know.
I mean, it's a war crime, I guess. I mean.
Oh yeah, and like in the story, I bet Martha's like, oh my god, how we could let them live.
I don't remember who even gives that thing to you. Like, is it Elrean who goes to you and is like, hey, you didn't kill the clerics, thanks, here's a silver card? I don't even remember what happens. Do you just get it in the cutscene? I really can't remember. Other than that, I think we're good to go. Let me get Conrad on the field. And I would love to let him die here, but you know, we gotta save him.
Yeah, no, gotta get up there.
Yeah, Conrad is the reason why Azel starts with a rescue staff in his inventory, so that you can always start this chapter with one, as long as you have the previous chapter saved to get him out of there, in case that Conrad versus Fake was like a really bad matchup where one of them was very likely to die. In the original, you can like try to one-turn the chapter or try to diffuse the situation here by having like a bunch of Dragonets fly in and kill the enemies. They are like, there's a bunch of like air traffic control here as well, with like 2 Shaver Tomes and a sniper with a silver bow here. And I mean, that is it, but that is a lot to deal with. Like, you need like multiple Dragonets that can one-shot mages here, and also 2 Swarm Bishops over here as well. So you can't do that, but Baruka and Berkut, or not Baruka, shit, I did the wrong thing. Baruka and Raffin, there we go, are the only flyers we have access to, and they just don't have the means to deal with this situation over here. And similarly here, these 2 Swarm Bishops, I mean, they're more annoying than anything because they only have 18 attack each, but we don't have like a sniper that can kill them. If you like use like Bridget or Mose at this point, promoted them, they could walk across the water and shoot one of them with like a bow. I'm sure you could have like maybe a really good swordmaster can get across. Maria's, you could probably like kill Bishop, like if you really wanted to like move her to the water and then dance and then get her in there. She probably reached that. But then she has to deal with like a Shaver Tome and maybe another Shaver Tome or a Sniper or something. It's not great for her. What we do have is a 3-range way to dispose of a Bishop and then a dance to dispose of the other one with the Thorons. So that's taken care of. And that's just a matter of making it to Conrad before he gets killed. Now, in the original, they both have tomes that can crit each other, Excalibur versus Thoron. And they have like, I want to say like 10 to 20 crit on each other. And they have equal move as well. On the Elrean will move if you are in his range. So Merric can never get out of range for at least one combat. So you got to survive each other. And with Merric, you can like, unequip him. Maybe use the Pure Water to have a bit more resistance. And as long as Elrean doesn't crit him, it's fine. But Conrad doesn't really want to do like this against Vake's Killer Axe. But we can move all the way here and probably be fine. So what I think I'll do is like that. Like I'd rather go right where there's no sniper. Like everything else seems to be about the same, but there is no sniper on the right side, so why not go to the right side and get out of range of him? And as soon as we secure him, like cover him with our units and be able to take on enemies here, we're good to go. So that's the plan. And then we have a save point here to make sure we don't have to reset that. So we just have to take care of basically this small group over here and whatever comes from the middle, and then we should be good to go. That's the plan. So let's do it.
Yeah, makes sense. So we take out the 2 mages somehow. You know,
we don't even have to, because with the Pure Water, we don't take that much damage from them.
Oh, true, yeah.
Fortunately. So let's do that. Get in here. Javi. And then Vake cannot reach us, and I don't think he moves unless he has someone in range, so we should be safe there. And then we can have Amids. Can't clock on water, but he can, quote-unquote, longbow with this Thoron. Get this man out of here.
Just pelled him across the river. Easy.
Easy.
These are like the 2 swarm like bishops or whatever, right? So
yeah. They're really slow.
There's a lot of pressure everywhere, really.
Yeah, it really does. They fortunately don't move, but they do cover a large portion of the map, including where Conrad is standing, kind of. They only have 18 attack, though, so like leaving one alive wouldn't be the worst thing, but why not get rid of the problem so we don't have to think about it anymore?
Yeah, it's also like a problem for us, too. Like, you know, forget about Conrad for a sec. It's like, it's kind of annoying to just get attacked by siege stones for no reason.
For sure. Joker is off to get the chests. It'll probably take a while to like walk around and get all the chests. You could use the Thief Staff to make it a bit faster, but you know, we got time. I have one question for you though. Do you think it's good to split up our troops a little bit? Because that gives us access to 2 save points.
Units there are in general. Yeah, I think splitting up is probably fine. I mean, there's like a pretty equal distribution of mages and or like magical enemies and physical enemies on each side, right? It's not as though like one side just clearly has more of one thing than the other.
Yeah, no.
There's like, well, I guess they both kind of clearly have more magic.
Like, yeah, there's just a lot of magic in this chapter. This is the chapter where I think you really notice that, unlike in say FE7, you can't really just Pure Water a unit and they're fighting against mages. Like in this game, use a Pure Water, you die a little bit slower, but you still die after like 2 or 3 mage attacks. Is my experience.
Yeah, how much attacks do these mages have? Like 19 or 20 or so? Like
it's 22 for Hellfire mages.
22, yeah. Oh,
21. Shaver is only 20, but with a bazillion crit. So yeah, they're not messing around. So that's why we can use the Pure Waters we have in Convoy. We can try to
use that shard.
Oh yeah, we do have a couple red shards. I was thinking we get some Okos with Edelgard on them. There's only 1 mage immediately threatening us here, so we like send Edelgard that way and see if we can get some kills there. And we'll cover it with some powerful friends. I do like, we gotta have Asbel at least make his way towards Bake at some point, but it doesn't have to be in a hurry. Like, it's just the last thing we could do with the chapter if we want to. Just don't want to go in range of enemies because they do like 2-shot him. He's a little fragile. Maybe have Bernie take out 1 mage and then take the other one out with Marth next turn.
Yeah, find a way to give her like the red shard. I don't know. I thought there was like 3 shards in the convoy, which is like a fair place to be for. I don't know where, you know, the like I don't know what exactly I'm gonna use the shard on thing. It's like let's just
it's
a pretty good thing to do.
I just placed them here, but honestly I could use this one for someone. I can give the Virgo shard out, for example. Not like Amelia needs to be like really forward here. I probably don't need all this stuff. Just some of this stuff. Alright, whatever. Just keep Devon for now.
Golly, having the A Lances too is like crazy.
Yeah, she's crazy. She's great. I love her. Alright, come in here. And don't shoot the cleric. No war crimes. No. Is 29 enough to KO? Okay, do you double? Bernie does double barely. Okay, good. Get this guy out of here. Have Marth ready to kill the other cleric. I guess he might as well use a Pure Water and a shard as well. Do you have another red shard? I think that's the only red shard actually. I have
Yeah,
another one here.
you have like a res +1. Yeah, makes sense.
I'll get a pure
And it's
water.
Marth, so like, you know, his inventory, his combo is like the same thing, right?
Exactly. It's an extension of himself. Okay, now that he's moved, we can move Ninian here. And we can throw on the other one. Zap.
So across the water.
Yeah, this is a good example of like
There you go.
how FE12 is not really ready for 3 ranged weapons, but it is like kind of intended that you just use like sword masters and snipers here. So like whatever. I don't feel bad.
Yeah.
You feel bad. I guess.
No, if it wins, I don't feel bad at all. Like, you know.
Exactly. We can promote Ike. He's ready. Let's do that.
Ooh.
He's not gonna get enough speed to double here, I think, but you know, we worked hard for it. We might as well see if we can get some return on our labor. Let's
Did
go.
that
Ike.
happen like last chapter or chapter before? You know.
I mean, we gave him level 10. We could have promoted him at the end of the chapter or in preps, but I forgot.
I see. Man, like +2 everything basically. Okay, not bad. Not bad.
Not bad. He's a good backup option here. If Edelgard like misses or something, we still have the fortify bot that we got to start using.
And the Edelgard one-shot thing is like, we move into their range, we get attacked from range, and then we hit them with the axe. Like, that's the strat, or?
Yeah, basically. There's only one mage immediately here. Who do you think needs Merida the most? Or better, where do you think Merida would be most helpful? Because Bernie is probably a safety net here for multiple mages. But
Yeah,
it's also just Marth and Asbel here right now. Whereas here you
What's
got like
Bernadetta's range again?
it's like she's got 9 move. So anywhere you want.
Yeah, sorry, I cut off her a bit. It's more resistant. I think I misspoke and wanted to know her resistance.
Oh, her res.
But when I looked at it, it was like 11 +2 or something. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like totally fine. I was actually wondering if there's like any benefit at all to running someone down the middle.
Oh, like
Probably
here.
not, but
Yeah, I think
yeah.
I think not. I think this mage is gonna be pulled towards Conrad and have die and then get physicked. Like every enemy is just like if you don't kill an enemy in this chapter, they're just gonna get healed. That's just how it is.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So I think Conrad will be like softening up a mage and everything else will be stationary. I think we're just attracting more trouble than we need. I actually think that if there's 2 mages here, Eduard can kill one. Azel can maybe kill the other one. He doesn't double. So I think we'd actually need a little bit of help there. Whereas here, like Bernie kills 1 mage now, 1 mage next turn. And then Marth kills a mage, and then there's just a Merc alive, and hopefully that is enough. Maybe this Merc will go left, though, towards Conrad.
Yeah, 1 Merc, 1 Mage.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, technically Conrad's here too, right? Like,
Yeah.
you know.
That's true. He's gonna face some killing edge nonsense, though, so hopefully he doesn't die. So I guess we'll go left then.
Yeah, I was supposed to actually, maybe Conrad being there means Marita should go right, because like we're really in a scramble to get these 2 groups rendezvoused, right? Whereas the left side, like if the left side gets delayed, it's like kind of
Oh, true. They can move backwards after this.
You
That's
know?
true. They can also just rely on Ninian more because she's closer there. Okay. Marita here. And I guess my fortify bot can be anywhere. Let's just do whatever you want.
There you go.
They
Send
could-
them like to the bottom left or something. Send them to that little like passage we identified earlier, you know? That place up at the top. Oh, units never go here.
Alright, let's see if Conrad gets killing edge direct or not. Fire. There's a mage. Oh, there's the first crit.
Oh,
He
okay.
reread his book. Get his ass, Conrad.
He read the book harder, I guess, you know? Like,
Killing edge. Okay, didn't crit. All good.
here we go. Fortify comes in like soonish, I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
Okay, this guy
probably.
could get doubled.
Nah, Conrad's kind of fast, right? Yeah, it's fine.
Surely.
Alright,
Right.
healing galore. Yeah, he's not getting past that in a little while. 3
Everyone's
mages.
plugged into like the...
Oh!
It's like this entire chapter's on a healing tile, you know?
Yeah. Like the Idun healing tiles or the Ryoma healing tiles.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we fine here? I mean, he could just use the pure water again if he's like low or vulnerable if the fortify doesn't top him off. I did only fuel Sephiroth, no like extra healing, but I guess I can always double fortify if I really want to.
Yeah, it's...
Alright, I guess Bernie's just gonna hurry and like bail him out ASAP. Like just move on. There's only 1 guy here anyway. Like just kill that with Marth, I guess, and then just move on
Surely,
with Bernie,
yeah.
and hopefully it works out. All right, let's do it. Stabby stab.
Yeah, must be. I don't know. It looks like one way or another, all those enemies up there are going to attack Conrad, and he's gonna have to tank them, right? So
Yes. And I think like There's a possibility of using a save point like this turn or next turn if we play like Ninian differently or something, but I feel like it's better to find out a working strategy first and then use the save point than it is to use the save point and try to bail myself out of a bad situation. I feel like we've done
Yeah, we've definitely never done that before.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like I've had enough of that. I've kind of 16 res. So Bernie could actually bait this mage over if he's willing to go for a lower res target. Like we could go at the edge of his range here and just kind of hope he goes for it. Because we could go further if we want to, but next turn we have everything in range anyway, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I think it makes sense to go here.
If I recall, the move order was like pretty late though, right? So if there's still lethal, yeah. If there's still lethal on Conrad, sure, okay, surely they go for lethal over doing more damage, right?
Yes,
like,
but also remember that enemies that can attack will move before enemies that can't attack, right? At the end of the turn, once they're like done attacking, they will have all the enemies move that cannot attack.
That makes sense. Okay, yeah.
So the move order is not set in stone here. Probably could just heal Bernie while we're here. Who knows when my next opportunity is.
Yeah, the Dancer might honestly be on like Sephiroth or something, I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's likely.
Like,
here with Marita. So Conrad probably heal this. Let me see how much Fortify heals, I guess. I could have just done it in the first place, but whatever.
Yeah, that's gonna... I think the left side is not gonna take much damage this turn, so we're not like losing out on much.
Probably not. Okay, so... that's like a decent amount of HP. Actually. I mean, he's not gonna kill anything. Ever.
Yeah, I just wonder if like the Pure Water wearing off by 1 is gonna matter here, you know?
Yeah, maybe if the mage crits again, but it's gonna crit him for 9, and then the Killing Edge could crit him for 27. That would kill him.
But I think if the Killing Edge crits, like we're dead no matter what we do, right? Yeah, so we probably just assume it doesn't crit.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
so in other words, using a Pure Water here can save me like 6 from him if he crits, or actually 3 from him if he crits, and then 1 from him. Whereas using a Vuln saves us 4 HP, so I think it's better to Vuln by a little bit,
or
like a tiny little bit.
Or we could still Pure Water Dance Fortify, right? Like we still have access to that option.
True. Do you think we need to though? Is that like?
The last time I did the math, it was like we got crit and then we were like 10 points short of getting killed. So honestly, probably not. But it does depend on the mage movement order. Like,
I'm just gonna Vuln. I'll save my Fortify for that. Come on, I'm not here for Fortify. Come on.
Let's just like get mega injured here, and we like have to dance Fortify anyway.
Yeah, but in that case, we'll do it next turn. Let's see. So here, I think it might end up being like Azel just tanking, or like even moving backwards, because 3 mages is a lot. Like Edelgard can like take like 1 mage. That's fine. And that's it. That's the whole Edelgard's experience here.
Yeah, she can take a mage. Yeah. Gotcha.
Maybe a turn on what was in order here. I guess Rescue Staff, like go in Rescue Staff is also an option. Want to be really precise about it. We can order 66 on enemy phase, but that seems useless. Maybe just wait, let him come in range. Like have a Zell enemy phase this guy. No, wait, that doesn't make sense. Sorry, go ahead.
Is there any way that like Edelgard can position herself so that only 1 mage will attack her, even though 2 are in range? Like,
well, so it'd be like this, and then put someone in front of her, I guess.
Yeah, either that or like no enemy movement order and like no they're attacking squares.
Oh, they're gonna prioritize Edelgard no matter which they are, right? Because they do most damage to her, surely.
Yeah. But
oh, so like
I was wondering if there's a way you could block it, but I don't think there is.
So it would have to be something like the first mage with the most options goes like 2 away from her, and the other one has to use that tile to 2-range her but can't. So it'd be like attack from here. Yeah, it's not looking likely.
Attack from there and get blocked out. But the other mage is like, I mean I don't really know how good the enemies are at realizing like, oh, I need to leave a square open for my friend here, but I'm going to pessimistically assume that they're really good at it, right? Like
I think, yeah. Also, the Merric plus a mage can also kill her, especially if the guy crits.
Oh wow.
I think it's a moving backwards moment here for this screw. I think they're biting off more than they can chew, but. It's my fault. I put Edelgard and Ike and Azel up against a bunch of mages that they can't 1 round. Or like the 1 unit that can 1 round them survives like exactly 1. So I think it's a running moment. We have a mid here actually. He can double them. We can have a mid shaver the first one. If you give him a shave, I think he's winning. It's 21. 21. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, let's shave off 1 mage and then go in again. Like have a mid go there. I think that'll work. Right? Because you can only go like where Ike is standing, so like go here. Or yeah. This is gonna work out. Trust. Okay, so go here, and then the mid just says, "Hey, what up? We shave you."
Just use more mid.
Yeah. Always use more mid.
Amelia's gonna get trained so hard. I think Joker is around the bottom. Yeah. These chests are like, really, how much do you value your personal time versus the thief staff, right?
Exactly. I know the thief staff is like really helpful later on, so I'm gonna chill on using it.
Yeah.
All right, Amit. Get us
I do
this
remember
guy.
there was like a whole bunch of chests later on where it's like, man, I'm just not getting these things.
Yeah. There's one in like one of the last chapters that's just like in a closed off room in the in the nothingness surrounding the map. Like you just literally cannot get it in some difficulties.
Yeah, I know.
Strength.
Like, what's in there? Like the freaking Declaration of Independence.
Yeah.
Like, holy crap, dude.
The holy treasure of Garnev.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So that one did move first before they did prioritize damage over hitting Conrad because Conrad was a 4 HP with more res. Alright. If Conrad just crits this guy, we're so out of trouble.
Oof.
Don't crit here. Thank you. Appreciate you. And again, we could just bill him out with rescue and be done with it, but I thought that would make the chapter a bit too boring. Plus, I need rescue to bail me out of harder situations than this, even though this is exactly what I was made for.
Like, this doesn't look that bad, all told,
fine.
Like,
in fact, I think now is actually a decent time to use the save points. Because now I think that it's totally winnable. We just need to make the right moves.
Yeah.
And we're right there anyway. Okay, 2 mages and a Merc. Merc's actually a little concerning. There's no one I have is really good here, but maybe it's something like... Oh, Ike actually survives a hit by him. That is interesting, even if he crits.
Oh.
I mean, the Iron Lance is giving us weapon triumph advantage. That's why it's so good. Clever, 16. How much does Amelia do? Just, asking for a friend. Okay, good to know. 5.
5, yeah.
Okay, the bad news is Edelgard...
How much? Like 30?
Okay, if we just gang up on the Merc, and Edelgard kills this mage, we're totally home safe. We just have to dance Edelgard, really. Or even Edelgard, like, just wrecks this guy, like Lamau.
It could happen.
If we save point, it can happen. It's true. What,
true,
What if, hypothetically, Marth were to go here and save point, or Marita, one of the two, and then she goes in, kills one of these two. Could she double these? Not too fast.
Yeah, I don't know how she would, but let's just say she does, right? Like
maybe it's like combat attacks and gets fortified or something. I don't know. 12. So if Bernie can do 27 or 25 with the Parthia, like that would kill one of them. Although we probably have to do fortify Vuln again or something. So like one of these two does that. Martha's 9 moves, so it's probably better if he does it, if he comes in. Something like that. So we kill one with their combined powers. Zephyran fortifies. Yeah, I think I'm down to try like something risque here. Save.
Yeah, let's do it.
And let's
save on the point. And this is one of those maps where like so many units move to, where like once we get done with these few units, there's gonna be 4 enemies left on the map, right?
Yeah.
Like,
get him. Yes.
Edelgard. Oh, easy.
Edelgard is participating in the meme where we call things differently. Like we have a Iron Lance and Iron Axe. Now we have the lance-shaped Amir.
Oh yeah, no.
Get him.
With the funny animation. Yeah, I get the one up in the top. Oh, easy.
Get his ass. Mage Killer Edelgard.
Boom. Raging Storm, totally.
Oh, true. We gave her Raging Storm.
Yeah, no.
Totally did. Alright, this did take away my Ninian option for Amelia, but it's okay. We have... I actually only have 1 attack on them. Forgot about that. I guess what it is Amit, so it's fine. Sure, just...
yeah. I mean, you also only have 1 attack on the other guys, so like, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, God, this is a mid unit. What on earth? Is it just Shaver and Luck going in and whatnot, or was there favoritism, or is he just this good?
What, with the crit, or just the doubling?
Well, just everything. Like...
I mean, I think we got maybe a bit lucky with the speed. I don't remember him having particularly good speed in FE4. Maybe I'm wrong. Scorpio Shard is doing work, I guess, but Shaver is also just like good. Like the 100 hit, 20 crit is just insanely good.
Yeah.
I don't know why I never use this Tough Spell in Vanilla. That's insanely good. I guess, I mean, there's only 1 mage here, so Edelgard can maybe play a bigger role even here. Unfortunately, she cannot use anything besides axes, so we'll just keep facing that weapon triumph advantage. Well, this cruise.
Right, then it was the top right was gonna bail Conrad out of trouble.
Yeah, I wonder if it's fine for her to go here. Maybe it's Silverlance with her, actually. Is that better? What if Conrad moves 1 down and Javelin so that Bernie can finish without taking... Actually, these are weak. What are we worried about here? Oh, I don't want to go down. I don't want to go down. I don't want to go down.
Yeah. Don't go down.
Am I fine if we just don't get crit? We're fine, right? We just kill this guy.
Yeah, there's also like we still have Parthia into a javelin, right? I guess that means that we have a bow equipped, so the guys attack Bernadetta instead of attacking Conrad, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know if they will. Conrad's defense is lower,
Oh, yeah,
so I
yeah.
think it's actually okay to use the Parthia here. I was trying to save Parthia uses. I'll be honest. I was just trying to save
Okay.
Parthia uses, but I just did, so we got him.
Yeah.
We just saved the use. Okay, great.
He's just completely out of there.
Yeah,
So
we're all good now. Now I think I might not even need to fortify. I can just go here and Vuln. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. Okay, he can still go there if he wants to.
yeah, and they don't combine for killing Bernadetta, right? Like no way.
Nah,
Yeah, no,
it's
get out of here.
23. You can even trade her Alliance if you want to. It's 23, 8 damage. Shaver's 19 with some crits. That's 7. 21 could combine for a kill, I guess. So if he goes for a burn, that's kind of bad. So maybe we want him to attack Conrad. So we just go here, trade her Lance, and then Vuln with Conrad.
Makes sense, yeah.
Actually, no, he'll go for Conrad in that case because Conrad's defense is lower. But it probably will fortify anyway. Get the casual equipped, I guess, and borrow his Vuln.
Actually, give us the casual. Give her the javelin, right? Or
Like that.
yeah, surely. Like
Yeah.
if we're getting attacked,
Yeah.
then
I mean, we're getting attacked, but also they're healing that damage anyway. So do we care?
oh, you're true. Then you're right. Actually, the javelin's better.
All right. And then Parthia probably on, or a Virgo probably on her. I don't know. Just do that, I guess. And so I guess I need to Vuln with Bernie. This is Conrad. I'm stupid. He needs
Whoops.
it. All right. Well, we're fortifying anyway. All right. Just use this pure
That's
water
right.
just in case.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm hoping I don't need to load that save.
we meant to fortify all along, right?
Mhm.
Like, yeah. So.
All right, I guess I'll keep him near Ninian.
Hmm.
Fortify. Level up my Sephiran.
Oh,
Wonderful,
great.
Wonderful. And I guess Amelia can get stabbing on this guy. And Marth move in. Aspel for recruits. I'm glad you were deployed, Ike. Good job. Stay back.
There we go. Yeah.
We'll feed him a kill somewhere at the top. Joker.
He's just he's going through like the what is it, the Owain arc. He's like Dark Hand. We must.
Resist.
Yeah, no. Don't let it feed. Wait, they go for Bernadetta anyway, I
Yep.
guess. Okay.
Lower res, I guess. Well, that happened. I know what that was. Like,
Oh yeah,
hey,
no, the animations. I guess like
praise.
that's the magic sword animation
Mhm.
or what?
Yeah, it has to
So-
be 11 sword animation. Alright, I get it.
Oh
You
my
guys can do-
goodness.
oh my
What is this, like an
God.
MMO? Like holy crap. Like
Alright, almost at the chest. Get stabbed at Amelia. Let's go.
get in there.
Boom.
I feel glad you brought this up because I like totally skipped the story when I came to this chapter and you were talking about getting the silver card. I was like, I don't remember that at all. Like, what do you mean? Like,
So you did a war crime. You basically just confirmed live that you did a war crime. Is that what's happening here?
oh yeah, totally. I don't like they
Oh
were
my
in range. Like, what am I
God.
supposed to do?
Oh my god. This can
Just
kill
walked right
me.
up. I'm like, well, here I am. Oh wait, this can kill you?
Yeah, because
Oh yeah, with the crit.
critical hits.
Hmm.
So let's use someone that doesn't die, like Bernadetta. But for a moment, I thought I'd attack with Marth anyway.
Yeah.
Did I miss? I think.
So
I,
did we
oh,
miss, or
no,
did it
no,
not
no,
go
no,
through?
no,
It
we-
didn't
we-
go
we-
through.
We got it.
Okay.
We got it.
Nice.
Watch
nice.
out for these clowns. And if we Marth him, then we have a kill on Marth. That's always good. I think Marita's in range to get the other Merc if Conrad doesn't.
Yeah, I see it too.
Hoggers! Yo, Rez!
Oh my goodness.
He learned from the
Rez!
mages. He learned from the mages.
I know.
Alright, with the
It's like a
Jaffy.
Pokemon EV, right? It's
Mhm.
like it was just picked up. Wasn't there a system like that in like Path of Radiance or something? The fixed growths had a system like that.
Yeah. Where like you basically had EV training in that game. And I think
Yeah,
I saw
yeah.
it being used in an LTC once where they like killed specific enemies just for EV's sake. Because in Pokemon it's like, okay, you kill this specific Pokemon, you get +1. But in Path of Radiance it's more like you get +5% growth in this stat, but as a but you also lose 5% in another stat to make it so that you don't get like over 100% growth and not over like more growth than you would in an average playthrough.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know if I fully understood that, but I'm sure
Okay, so
what you said is like correct and makes sense.
I mean,
to
are
someone
you
who knows
familiar
the
with how
system.
EVs work in Pokemon, like just in general?
Yeah.
Yeah, so imagine that you kill a Rattata, but by killing a Rattata, you also lose a strength EV
Mm.
to make or like
Makes
lose,
sense.
lose
So
is it power? Attack? Attack, right? Yeah, attack power.
Yeah.
So
However much it is, yeah.
So you cannot get more total. So the total stays the same. You just lose some, because otherwise you would, like, let's say Ike on average with like 40% growth gets like 120% total after 3 levels, and if you just without a kill like enemies that give attack, you would get like say 140 instead, and then
there's only so many EVs you can collect, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you can never get more than you're supposed to, than you would have in an average playthrough. Alright, anyway, I explained that very poorly. Let's go, Edelgard. Change the subject, Edelgard. Let's go.
Yeah, I know.
Stop counterattacking.
Get back to the map.
Get back to the map.
I don't know why I brought up Path Radiance fixed mode anyway. Like, you know. Because the FE9 icon screwed himself. Look at him go.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, we can bait that one Merc out, I guess, with Ike, and then he will fight something, and that's gonna be helpful because it'll train him to become even stronger, so he can avenge his father, who is still alive, against the Black Knight, who's recruitable. Don't question it.
Yeah, no. We just have both of them, and they're like on the team. Somehow we got the slots like so wrong that they support one another or something.
Yeah.
Like...
Give each other +10 hit against each other.
Yeah, no, actually, who did Ike replace? Because Black Knight is replacing Astrum, right? Or...
Yeah. And Ike is, let's see, when did he join? He was one of the 2 units we fought in 6X, so he's Caesar, I think. So a character that isn't really related to anyone.
Yeah. Sure, that's fine.
No issues there. Fire.
Fire.
This guy
Get
is
in
on
there,
fire.
then...
Get the clever.
I think we forgot Joker last turn, but doesn't matter.
Possibly. More free time lost, I guess.
Yeah, no.
I keep thinking this guy's a Krabbo, but he has a killing edge droppable. Probably because he was replacing like a Merc that had that. I guess we'll position save point and then use it.
Like the difficulty increase changes them, or
yeah, or the decrease, and one of the two.
Yeah, or the remake itself, right? Like, you know, this probably was a Merc with a killing edge in FE3.
I think that's likely actually, because in the original you can't have flyers go here because all your Palas and your catchers are forced to dismount.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Oh, we can now unlock chests.
Yeah, handy.
Oh, it unlocks doors. Might be. That's great. It's just an unlock staff. Yeah. Okay. I mean, that is what it says. I don't know why I thought it'd be anything different. All right. So if we bait the sniper left, then we can bait the mage right. I think that'd be good things. Let me wait a couple seconds. We can have Marth go here and get the chest, I guess, while we're waiting.
Yeah. Isn't the right in range of the sniper too?
Doesn't look like it. Like the chest, you mean?
You're seeing Vake's range. No, I was saying the right side. Like, we were like, oh, we can get in range of the mage or the sniper, right?
We have to
they have
both.
overlapping range on the right. Yeah.
They were cleverly designed. It's like our sword. Oh, I forgot to stab with Amelia, too.
No.
Amelia, keep up with the stabbing. You gotta stab, girl.
She's doing nothing but stabbing with all 3 of her crit.
Get these war crimes done. Okay, let me use the save point here. And let's bait over the sniper. Hopefully he's not like linked in some awkward way where we can't peel one of them off.
Yeah, even if you were, what happens, like the sniper definitely goes left, right? And then the worst thing that could happen is the mage also goes left for some reason, right? And I think we can deal with that. Oh, I guess we were just like chancing crit. Nah, whatever.
I guess we were, but I mean, we just used the save points, so how bad can it be, right?
That's true.
Sure, we can finish off with the sage afterwards anyway.
Surely.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh!
Use the aimer. Oh!
Edelgard, no!
So, do we have a plan B, or...?
I heal with a mid. Or I
What
kill
about Thorn
with
a mid? Yeah, wait a
Thorn
minute.
twice with a mid. Dance for Ninian. Or dance for Edelgard so you can kill. Does that...
Surely if she missed once, you know, but she just wouldn't use Amir. She'd use, like, Silver Axe or
anything
right?
else. So. Yeah, I don't need another turn anyway, it's fine. I just got one. Reverse Amir. I got another turn before I used it.
Oh, there we go. Yeah,
wait, it worked. We used
Ivy.
it. We used it. We used Amir.
The what?
And then we got another turn.
Oh, yeah, true. Oh, yeah,
you
totally.
You don't have to kill with it, remember? I always forget that too. But you don't.
Yeah, and then Dorothea danced her, right? So with the Thoron.
Yeah. Did you just call Fina Dorothea? Oh my god. Can't believe
No,
you
no,
mixed
no,
up
no,
her
no,
name.
the-
Can't believe it. Can't believe it.
No. We have a Dorothea with Thoron next to her, right? That's what that mage is.
Oh, clever.
There we go.
Clever.
No, that's the forge.
Oh, you mean the Ironlands?
Oh yeah, exactly. We need to like forge minus crit on something one of these days, man. What on earth?
Can you even do that with a 0 crit weapon? I don't think you can force like negative crit on anything, right? Physic. Nice. That's our third, I think.
It's actually, I've never tried. I've always thought about it, but I've never like actually done it. Because anytime I like do any percentage point of crit, it costs me like my entire bank account.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta mortgage my entire house just to get a bit of crit on this thing. I guess we're getting this this mage as well.
I could try to forge 2 crit on something, and it's like next round's not gonna have any gold either. Like holy smokes, it's that expensive.
Dance. Get this mage out of here. Very careful about Vake though. I think we're gonna bait him
Oh, yeah,
using the
true.
hand axe when we can. Yeah, should be good here. I keep seeing like red dots on the map, like oh my god, I overlooked an enemy, but it's just a cleric just chilling somewhere.
Yeah.
What if they run out of physic though?
I mean, you know, then we can't attack them. So, like, what are we gonna do? Not attack them? Like,
Hopefully Amelia hits level 10 before then. Stop it! Stop it! You're
Yeah,
just prolonging his suffering. I'm honestly really enjoying one-hit killing things with Edelgard, I gotta admit.
yeah, no. It's been a while since we've been here, you know.
We never had the chance during while playing Blue Lions. Alright, come here.
True. I guess we had a prologue, but you know, doesn't count really. So.
Let's get Vake over here. I think if we have him hit Bernie with the hand axe, it should be fine. It's only 4 might, so it's 19
Makes
attack.
sense.
That should be fine. Just use.
There is a mercenary, right?
There
that we
is
need
a
to watch out for?
mercenary. That's true. Good point. And he overlaps a little bit. Just a little bit. We can bait
He
Vake,
overlaps
like bait him up
quite nicely, actually.
Wait. Yeah, you mean like nice for them, right?
Yeah.
Very nice for them. We can bait him up towards Marth first, and then he's like asymmetric, and we can get him.
Oh, true. Yeah, only like 1 tile left. That's all you need, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do it.
Marth like goes 1 tile right, and then yeah, easy. Look at that.
Easy peasy.
Or he doesn't move, and then he doesn't move. So
I know that in FE3 at least I've seen him move. I don't remember FE12, but I think in FE12 he also just moves to attack Merric, but I don't know why they didn't just give him aggressive AI. Would have made the map a bit more intense, but I guess we had enough intensity for a lifetime.
yeah, no.
Thunder, strike him down. Thoron! The famous line by Vake.
He's just using the bolt axe, you know.
It's true. Okay, so now the Merc is baited here, so we can get him with Bernie. What does he have?
Yeah, we've like desynchronized them, right?
Yes. Let's use the silver, I guess. It doesn't matter what he uses, he's gonna heal. Cringe. I guess I should have used Merida in that case. Let's get you out. What if he goes back
Oh, I guess
on the
Merida
throne?
has like chance to kill.
Yeah.
That'd be funny. What if he goes like right at us?
Yeah,
you know?
he's like, alright, charge! That honestly it wouldn't be too out of character for this AI. Let me move Aspel closer just in case that happens. And you as well, in case you need to kill Vake, put him out of his he's a danger to everyone's
Yeah, no.
everyone
Who's the
around
one
him.
who recruits him again?
Aspel, because he's Wendell.
Okay, gotcha.
I know Aspel's not exactly the most sage-like sage, but he does do it. I guess having
Yeah, he's over here on this side, so
having her here is probably going to increase my options as well. There's a Merc. Stab.
yeah, I was just wondering like where was Asbel? So
Yeah. Oh yeah. Right there. Oh, he does go back on the throne. Interesting.
ooh,
You're too
Okay.
late. I've already desynced your marathon or something. Let's move Bernie away then. Does he have... Okay, he could just attack whoever goes here. So let's just let him attack Merida, I guess. At range. And that should be okay.
makes sense. Yeah, surely Merida's fine.
Actually, Aspel can walk in recruit with the dance too. Shadow Sword.
true.
Can't die. Just don't miss, I guess.
Sure.
Don't miss too many times. There's a way. Thank you.
Nice. That was close. We do still need to heal, but surely, I mean, we have
Do
Asbel
we?
right there, right? So, pretty sure.
From what?
Against the hand axe?
From what enemy?
From Vake.
Yes, fake.
Okay, guess we don't need to heal anymore.
There you go. There's no fake.
But the classic DSFE mistake of just forgetting movement range.
Yeah.
Like,
Here we go. All right. Thank God that map is no longer red, and now it's just a matter of stabbing a bunch of times with Amelia, and we should be good to go.
yeah, like a thief spawns, but
Oh, does he? From where?
at some point it says turn 10 if no clerics. Oh, that's mystery the emblem. Never mind.
I was gonna say I don't remember that, but I also
no.
don't remember it in the mystery demo. I guess I just cleared the map too fast. But
Yeah,
like,
if no clerics had been killed, I guess.
Oh, I think I actually remember it. He's like spawns near the top, so you can kill him for the silver card. Is that it?
I guess so.
Does he
Oh
drop
yeah.
something you can get like the silver card.
Let me take a look.
While I'm doing my stabby exercises.
Yes, that is him. Yeah,
Oh,
doesn't move.
nice. So I guess there's no event.
He's
in
just
FE3. Yeah, makes sense.
They just deliver that. That's the mechanism by which they deliver you the silver card, I guess, right? Like
That's clever. I like it. That's cute.
they had to do it one way or another. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna wrap these little businesses up before we
Yeah.
do unit reviews. Stab.
One tile short gives us like an extra turn here. There's no like EXP fall off from hitting the same person over and over again, is there?
Maybe, but we can always move on to a different cleric, right? We can always do more war crimes spread out. You know, sick level up, honestly. Not gonna lie.
There you go. Strength speed. Didn't you get like nothing but awful level ups all prologue?
Yeah, she got some awful level ups early on. It's not.
Yeah.
I was not proud of her level ups at all. She was getting RNG.
Once we
screwed.
get to like level 10, that's it, basically,
Mhm.
right? Or
Yeah, and we were even used like the Japanese growth, where I think she was nerfed between Japanese and English versions. I think in FE8, right?
I think so, yeah.
I believe so.
It was one of those. I remember like actually rewatching your video about the Japanese unit like rating or whatever, right? The one that had like Erica and like triple S tier or something.
Yeah.
But from what I've been told, yeah, the Japanese player base typically evaluates units more on like how well they can solo the entire game once they're online, or also like I think they would have considered the like Tower of Volney and Lagda ruins like non-optional, right? Like after you beat the game, you then have to go beat the ruins. So units with a bunch of growths, I can see how they would conclude they might need to nerf Amelia, right? Like I don't know.
I guess so. I did have a comment recently on someone. I think it was about an FE8 unit rating list or something, or I think it was about the video about Dusel, and they were like, "Well, you're overhyping Dusel because he's not as good in the creature campaign." I was like, "Well, but that's post game. Like this is just based on the main game." It's like, "Well, that makes it not legit, or rather, that makes me not think of it as legit because I only count." Oh, okay, all right, Amelia. All right, cool war crime, I guess. Silver
Yeah, no
card.
silver card. Yeah.
Shucks. Amelia, no, our silver card. She was,
Yeah,
she was so close too. she was right there.
I could totally get like viewing the creature campaign as like the reason to play FE8, you know, if that's like what you think of it. Yeah, absolutely. All right, can she no longer gain EXP at all, or?
No, she's still getting XP. If we can do
Gotcha,
more war
gotcha.
crimes. If you really want more war crimes, you could do it.
Oh, I was just wondering, like, you know, if it was illegal.
They're out of physics though. Like this one's the only one that has physics. So if we want to get more XP, we have to hit other ones. Or well,
Oh, yeah.
after we stab him one more time, of course.
Which was like the wrong. We should have found like which priest was first on movement order and sent Amelia that way, right? Like that way.
Probably. But also this one was closer. So
Makes sense.
yeah, let me just grab a master suit for her real quick. So we can give her a ceremonial goodbye on our roster.
Before doing the, I think it's the only Vic unit review that we have here, or no?
Yeah, we're gonna have a quick look at Conrad again because the main game Conrad is a bit different. But yeah, let me equip this in case the train lance breaks the game. And
Oh, true.
promote Amelia.
Yeah, no, these. Let's go.
Another
Cavalier.
Cav.
Oh no, the wrong way.
Oh no.
We were supposed to go armor
No,
knight.
our
Mecha.
skill. No.
Oh no, our skill.
Yeah, for
Okay,
some reason-
I actually benched this unit completely. We lost skill.
Her this soldier skill base is somehow higher than the Cav base. I don't know how that happened, and we couldn't really
Yeah.
fix it. There was a reason.
I mean, I guess like you were never meant to be in the soldier class anyway, so like you know whatever.
Yeah, exactly. It's an Emmy only class in the vanilla game. That's true. Oh well, now we have a Cav Amelia based. Right. So these two boys, or mostly that boy, and where's the other boy that I need him? I think I have the stat
Conrad.
screen right here.
Found him. Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So Conrad, real quick. We already talked about him in the prologue a little bit, but back then he was like an unkillable god with way too high stats. his stats for the main game are slightly adjusted, and they actually look quite good for the most part. He's still like meant to resemble a Pegasus Knight. I think Michaelis told me on Discord like there was a bit of miscommunication about what he meant by his submission, but I do remember there was something involving the words pitchforks and Pegasus. He does have good res and SOV to make him better against the mages there, and that is also visible here. It kind of saved his butt, honestly, combined with the Pure Water. The fact that he has like a 10 res base and pretty good HP as well. And I think one of the main like draws to Conrad from this moment onwards here, besides the fact that we get to bench him eventually, fuck Conrad, is that his bases are good, but also he can just instantly promote and be a paladin with 16 magic. He can do not 11 sword memes, but actually there's no magical lances. I think that's just it. I guess you have to get into 11 sword rank in order to use that magic, but the strength is still like workable. He can use like dragon pikes if you want him to. If you're doing reclassing, you can bring him to Wyvern and do that, but even if not, you can use him as a paladin. There are a couple maps coming up that are really hostile to horse units, like at least one desert map, and then a couple maps with a lot of terrain. But he's still going to have 10 move as a paladin, so any map that doesn't massively inhibit this move, he will be pretty good. And then he's like pretty good growth, so if you use him like all the way through, like he's gonna have decent stats for most of the game, I would say. So probably one of the better paladins long term, I think. And I don't know, just usable flunky if you don't want to like train him. But if you do want to train him, then I think you'll have a pretty good result. And that speed is like burning level basically, and that's been decent enough to double the whole way through. And if not, a couple shards can push him over the top. So he seems pretty good. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I like the unit a lot. I do agree that the defense number is a lot lower than it used to be, right? And so, you know, when I'm saying this, it's like I'm kind of comparing it mentally in my mind to Bernadetta. Like, yeah, Bernadetta just kind of looks bulkier in that sense. But also, I'm trying to keep in mind that this is before the promotion, right? So, you know, if we have access to the promotion, like how much is the Paladin one anyway? It's like roughly +2 wall stats or something.
I mean, we could. I could just promote him right now, actually, if you want. It might be more
sure.
accurate.
Oh, the 70 EXP. Oh my goodness.
It's fine. Like, you'll live. Let me break out a new
oh
master
my
seal. Let me open a new master seal. It was a sealed master seal before.
I know. This is like when you have like a half a thing like left over in the fridge, and then you realize that like you just broke open a new one. You know?
There you go. That res bonus is pretty massive, to be honest.
Yeah, that was one of the things I forgot. It's like, don't they get like +6 res or something? Yeah, this is like the, you know, whenever I have like half a jar of pasta sauce and I open the fridge and I put it next to the other half a jar of pasta sauce, like I hope I remember to use this next time. Like,
have you ever thought of just, you know, opening both and then putting half of one into the other jar and then you're good? They have a whole jar. You can't make the same mistake ever again.
I actually won't lie. That's like never occurred to me, but you know. Like, I think what would actually happen is I'd rather just put the 2 jars in there. That way, like, at some point, I actually do have to deal with the problem. Right? Like, I'm actually going to run out of fridge space. I can't just keep on, you know, putting it back.
Maybe that's how my convoy works with vulnerates, too. I just have to merge 2 vaults instead of having 2 separate ones.
Oh, you have to do it. I guess we, like... Well, also, your
to.
convoy has, like, 999 space. My fridge doesn't, right? So, you know.
You just end up buying, like, a new fridge for all your pasta jars.
Exactly. It's like I have a problem. Yeah. But yeah, now so now that he's here, we can like evaluate this unit. He's looking a lot better. So I don't remember if we got like crazy level ups with him in prologue, right? Probably not. I think
he has new. I guess he gets new bases basically because the version that we get here is just a different Conrad technically.
Yeah. I don't know. This unit looks like kind of really good. What the heck? Like, I'm just looking at all this, and okay, the speed is, like, really fast. Like, let's make one thing abundantly clear. This is, like, the fastest unit we've got so far. Like, this is Lucina level speed, pretty sure.
True.
Like,
I mean...
Okay, well, aside from the people with PRFs who give them, like, 20 speed, okay, aside from those, because they're cheating, I think you would agree.
A little bit.
This is the fastest unit we've got so far.
Yeah, I would never give Conrad a +20 speed weapon.
Yeah, no, he's just too good. That would be too OP, right? So, you know.
It's true. All right.
But yeah, no, I like it a lot.
Cool. I mean, I guess we might as well take a look at Vake as well. Maybe we could promote him as well, because honestly, I don't know if I want to deal with an unpromoted Vake for an entire level. I think we just promote him as well. Get him in here.
There we go. Yeah, just get him too.
Get him to a warrior. Our first warrior, I think.
I think so, actually, yeah. I mean, also our first fighter, but you know. Actually, is that true? No, it's Charlotte, right?
Charlotte, yeah. And no, Darda's not. Darda's a pirate, I guess.
Yeah. Wait, is Charlotte even close to promoting? I remember like
Probably not.
Like every time I bring up a new unit, I'm like, oh, it's worse than Lucina or something. I think the comment section was saying that about Charlotte, like she was just ridiculously OP or something.
Charlotte's the worst Lucina. Lucina's the worst Lucina.
Yeah, no. And then meanwhile, I think everyone in the comments was like, this Charlotte person is like ridiculously OP. What are we doing here? Like,
right. Anyway,
here we go.
The
What on
fake.
earth?
The fake. Submitted by Moses, and I think he just has his awakening growths, and awakening growths are a bit above par. FE12 growths are really good too, but I think awakening is just something else. If you look at a fighter and you see, okay, 105 HP, 75 strength, that is pretty normal. 50 speed, it's like, okay, so it's one of those fast fighters, and it's like, oh, 50% defense, 75 strength, and 65 skill. Like, well, that's not even a fighter anymore. That's just a big unit. That's just a guy. The plus ones are from the areas shard that he has. 13 speed, I think, is not enough to double at this point. I don't remember how much he got from promotion just now, but he's a bit short of what you need to kill most enemies. But the strength is pretty good, and everything else, I would say that it's either like, it's fine, like the skill and the defense are fine. Magic and res are trash, obviously. Bit less HP than I expect for a warrior or a fighter, but honestly, usable at this point. You can use the pea shooter to like shoot down flyers if you have to. Rank enough for killer axe, I guess, is okay at this point. Grip weapon's not that great in this game, but better than only being able to use iron, and it gives him a small hit bonus. I think he's fine. He's not like broken, but I mean, still better than Robin, I guess. I don't know. I think this is a unit that, honestly, if you want to use him like really long term, like unlike what I'm doing, you probably would want to give him a couple levels somewhere. But the problem is at this point in the game that I'm really eager to promote my units because I know I'm benching them soon anyway. And dealing with unpromoted units at this point in the game when the maps are just so hostile is so annoying and so difficult that I'd rather just promote units instantly. But if you want to make Vake the best you can possibly be, you probably want to take advantage of those massive growths and keep him unpromoted as a fighter a bit longer. So in that case, don't do what I did. But as is, I think he'd be okay. And if you did keep him around the whole game and got like level ups with these growths, even if you promoted him early, I think he'd be okay in endgame. But if you want to like see big green numbers, I think you'd want to keep him unpromoted and use him there. As hard as that makes some of the earlier maps. But if you just care about maximizing him, I guess you have to do that. But yeah, I think right now, the way he is for now, he's fine. But I'm not going to be like super sad about benching him because I'm probably going to have better units by the time that he's been deployed for like 3 or 4 maps. What do you think?
Yeah, I somehow remember the next like few maps ahead of us being pretty easy as far as combat goes. So I think I wouldn't have like hated having an unpermitted Vake for a couple of the maps, right? But I feel like the movement was the hard part, and then combat was like the easy part
Fair.
of the next few maps we're going into. Which Vake would still struggle with the movement. But in any case, the point is like, yeah, if you want to actually get a bunch of growth levels, then you can totally do it. And by the way, there's also like 6 priests here. I think you just get, you know, if you think about it, like, you know, I'm just saying. Like, they're totally asking for it. We promoted Amelia. It could have been Vake.
They're asking for it, he says. I think Vake might double
what?
priest, even as a fighter. I'm not entirely sure, though. They have 8 speed. Yeah, so if
he
you
just gets it over with more quickly, so, you know.
Should have brought more priests or more babies. I guess that's his
Yeah. It's just one of those. But, yeah, I think he's okay. Like, I guess we have the bows here, so there's, like... The thing is with E-rank bows is, you know, yes, getting access to the weapon is definitely better than, like, not getting access to the weapon, but, you know, I guess it really just depends on how much are you forging, right? Because, you know, bows are an effective weapon. They get triple the might, and so if you have only access to the lowest tier 1, that can actually be, like, kind of garbage.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, I want big bows for this fire effectiveness, but it should be okay. Like...
Yeah, I do reckon if you're gonna have to choose between a low rank new weapon type of a promotion, I think bows might be the best one because a forged iron bow is better than the other forges, and they still effective, right? Whereas, like, what are you gonna do with like E-rank axes or E-rank swords? Nothing, right? Unless you're unless you're a woman and you use lady sword, I guess.
Yeah, the whole like getting bow and promotion thing, it's like. But bows are really good sidearm, you know? It's like but bows have huge drawbacks if it's the only kind of weapon that you could use. But if it's a weapon that you can use only when it's appropriate, then it's really good, right? Like, they're just good weapon types. So I don't mind getting the E. I guess it means that, like, you know, all we can use is the forged iron bow. Maybe that means we're forging a lot of iron bows in the near future. Who knows? But we'll see what we can get.
Possibly.
I think this unit's, like, pretty decent.
Yeah,
like, overall.
Fine. Yeah, I think you might kind of join at a suboptimal time. I forgot to add this. I'm sorry. We're coming into an area where we are going to fight a lot of dragon enemies, and Fake and using axes means you don't have like a dragon axe in this game, like you do in FE8, for example. You have the dragon pike, you have the worm slayer, but he can't use either of those. So he's kind of somewhat poorly positioned to fight those, but he still has the iron bows to be effective against the wyverns at least. But he wishes that he could use like a worm slayer or a dragon pike sometimes, I guess. But if we're back on like the mainland, as it's sometimes called, and you're fighting like UN enemies again, then he gets access to like the pole axe and the hammer for generals, which might be a boon if you're using them by that time.
Yeah. Yeah, because next few chapters we're just fighting a lot of dragons, right? For the next like 5.
Yeah,
or so,
next chapter we're fighting a bunch of people that look a lot like fake, basically. And then the chapter after is Dragon Time and some like barbarians and hunters and stuff. Is Joker done? I think Joker's done, right? We got both chests on both sides here. Marth's got the ones here. Yeah, I think we're solid. I think we're donezo. And we got our Amelia promoted, we got our dudes promoted, we got our units reviewed, we got our stat books handed out. I think we can end this with one more dance. Whee! Nice.
Oh, I forgot to turn off the stove. No.
Happy in the first half there, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, there's not gonna be a silver card thing here because there's none. There's a.
I think if like.
Yeah.
I feel like if I had any say over the hacking in this game, I'd make us that cutscene there where Martha's just on the throne talking to it. I would like make one of the chests close. You know. Be like, no, we forgot it.
Okay, we did get 10x. I just wanted to check that real quick so that we know we're going to play that next time. The guide requirements for this game are laughably easy, and so is this one. All right, that's going to do it for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for playing. Thanks for chilling. And we'll see you all next time.
Yeah, see you next time.